Tuesday.
Hello, 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 everyone. Happy Tuesday. Teach me Tuesday, teach me Tuesday, teach me Tuesday.
Notifications going off. Bye.
Yeah, so mine told me that you were live. Yep, they're going off now. I'm just going to go in the group.
Everyone,
Sure. Yep.
ring her off.
Yep.
My
Ringer is.
phone will start ringing.
Oh, right.
Come on in. We globe tumblers tonight.
Hey, Beth. There go my busy
Some glitter.
bees. Hey.
Playing with some glitter. Tag you
Hey, Nene.
if they want to learn.
You going in and out. You're going in and out. Yeah, you're breaking. That says you're breaking up too.
I'm going to disconnect earpiece and hope to go.
Okay. I think she said she's gonna disconnect your.
How is that? Oh wait, let me turn this off too.
Yep, that's a lot better.
All right.
That is better.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Yay. Come on in.
Nick, there we go. Okay, we are good. I gotta find. I'm excited about tonight's class. Are you guys excited? Cause I am.
Get
Give
excited
me
if
some
you're not.
bees in the comments, y'all. If y'all are excited, I'm gonna give myself some bumblebees in the comments. Let's let them know we are here. Let's tell the everybody in the group that we are here. We are live. Hey Shanna. Hey Carolyn. Thank y'all for joining us. Thank y'all for the bees. I'm super excited, right? I can't find my what kind of glue do I need? Adhesive. I needed the UV, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me get my UV. You can go ahead and talk if you want.
All right. Well, while Shannon is getting her UV resin, welcome everybody. I'm Nene from I'm Just Crafty, coming to you guys live from the Maker Studio in LA, and I'm super excited to be here to share with you my process for creating Snow Globe Tumblers. So thank you, Shannon, for inviting me over to share, to teach. There are a lot of different ways that people go about doing this. So there is no one way to do it. A lot of it depends on your personal preference. So this is just another one that you can add to your tool belt. I hope that I'm able to teach you something new. If you have any questions, please make sure that you drop it in the chat and I will be sure to answer your questions. I'm going to start out by going over just some of the basic materials that you'll need to do this project. And if you want to grab a copy of the materials list, I have it over on my website, themakerstudio.la/freebies, and you can download a PDF that has all the supplies. But first and foremost, you are going to need a double wall tumbler. Okay, and all that is just a tumbler that it has two layers. It has an inside and an outside. So I don't know, you probably can't really see it because of the lighting, but it has to have two layers. So there you go. You see there has the tumbler inside of another tumbler, kind of like a double stuffed balloon. That's a double wall tumbler. Make sure that you get the ones that are sealed together. They do sell them as separate pieces. That's a different type of craft project. But for this Snow Globe Tumblers, you want to make sure that it is sealed. Okay. The next thing that you're going to need is going to be glitter. Okay. Chunky glitter works pretty well. I have found that if you use fine glitter, so like this one is fine glitter, and as you can see, it has clumps in it. Sometimes fine glitter will clump up. So it's okay to use it a little bit, but you just have to be careful. Here's another example of the glitter. Yeah, you see it kind of clumping up, but it's all good. If you shake it, it still gives you the snow globe effect, but I don't really care for the clumps. This one is all chunky and it does not clump up. You can also do a mix. And I think this glitter is actually mixed. So the glitter that I'm going to be using today is a Recollections from Michaels. And it's a polyester glitter, so it'll float. It's not heavy. And it says specialty polyester. So I think it's specialty because it is a mix of chunky and fine. Okay, so we've got our blank. We've got our glitter. The next thing you're going to need is the mixture. That is the solution that makes all your glitter move around. And it's really two things. It could either be school glue, which I got a big giant one here. You all know the school glue. You use it to make slime. This came from Amazon. The clear school glue, or the vegetable glycerin. Okay, vegetable glycerin. It's kind of like cooking oil or vegetable oil, but it's clear. It doesn't have that yellowish tint to it. And you want this because it doesn't, it won't mix with the water all the way. So you'll see the floating. Vegetable glycerin, you can find it in your grocery store, probably in the cooking aisle. You can also find it at Michael's or Joann's, most likely in the baking section. I got that giant gallon off Amazon, where you can find pretty much everything. So you can choose either or. You can either do the vegetable glycerin or you can do the school glue. It's personal preference. And you're really not going to know which one you want until you try them both. I will say that when you mix the glue, it does leave bubbles, and you have to kind of let it settle for about 24 hours and then come back. So I'm an impatient crafter. I want my craft done like while I'm sitting there. So that's why I prefer glycerin. You also can test them out to see which one has the glitter flow that you prefer. So again, it goes back to this project being one of personal preference. And then the other part to that liquid is you're going to need some water, not just any kind of water, but you're going to need some distilled water. Yep, got it backwards. Okay. I actually found this distilled water at Target. I know that not all stores carry distilled water. Okay, it's not purified water. It's not mountain spring water. It's not electrolyte water, any of that other stuff. It's distilled water. And the reason why you want to use distilled water is because if you use tap water or sometimes some of the other waters, it can mold over time, potentially. That's what I've heard. I haven't personally experienced it because I use the distilled water. So if you're just practicing and you want to just kind of use what you have on hand, by all means, go ahead and use what you have. But if you're going to be making these to sell or to give away as gifts, then you may want to do the distilled water. Okay, the other thing that you're going to need is UV resin and a UV light. You're going to need some glue dots, and these are all used to seal. And then if you purchase your blank tumbler and it doesn't have the holes pre-drilled, then you're going to need something to drill the holes. So you can use a drill. I actually experimented today with a hot glue gun. You can take your hot glue gun, heat it up, and then just use it to melt through the acrylic. It will melt through the acrylic. It'll just take a while. Okay. You may have to, your hole won't be as big as this as if you use the drill, but it will work if you do not have a drill. I also tried this little tool. So those that like to, I don't know if you remember the bling that we did with the little hot fix. This is like a hot fix tool. It just gets hot. The tip gets hot, and this will also melt the acrylic down. So if you are a blinger and you have one of these tools, that'll work. And then of course you'll need your protective gear, your alcohol to clean up. What else? paper towels. This is messy. This is a messy craft, guys. It's glitter, and you're talking about glycerin, so it's slick like oil. You're talking about water, so you definitely want to have your tools to clean up. You'll also need some painter's tape to make life easier, and your drill if you have a drill. Okay. Any questions about the materials or supplies? There's a couple other little things that you may need just to make life easier, and I'll just kind of point them out as we go along. So
Great.
all right. The messy crafts. I love it. Yeah. I should actually have on an apron, but it's okay. It's the end of the day. All right. So step one is we've got to get our holes into our tumbler. So I have a I have a blank one here. Okay, this does not have holes in it. And you want to do 2 holes. Okay, they don't have to be the exact same size, but you need the second hole to provide air. As you're pouring in your liquid, you want the air to be able to flow. Otherwise, it'll kind of back up with the bubble. Okay, so I have my drill, and I'm using a 5/16 drill. If you don't have this size drill bit, you can use a smaller drill bit. You'll just have to kind of wiggle it around as it goes in to make the hole bigger. Now, this is a double wall. Remember, we said there's basically a tumbler inside of a tumbler. So we are going to drill just into the top tumbler. And what you don't want to do is you do not want to press down as you're drilling because it may go too fast. It's going to take a minute. Just do it a little bit at a time. And you'll know you've gone through because it'll make like a click sound. It'll almost sound like the cup is cracked, but it's not cracked. That means it's just kind of gone through. So take your time and drill it in. I'm going to leave the sound on because I want you to be able to hear that crack if you do it. So you can just put your holes on each side. You're scared? Just take your time. Take your time and just don't like apply pressure. Just let the drill kind of do its thing. Okay. And you don't have to be Speedy Gonzalez. Just start off a little bit slow. It's going to take a minute to get through. And you'll start to see, as you're drilling, you'll start to see parts of the acrylic to kind of shed. And then you'll see the hole is starting to form. Okay. Another thing is once you start to see the hole forming, if you want to twist the cup the opposite direction, it'll kind of just help it go through a little bit more. But again, don't press. Right, it went through.
It went through, so how I get it out now? Right.
You can.
Okay, it pulled through.
There you go.
Look, that made me scared for me.
Yeah.
That big crack.
And they just kind of, you heard it crack. I mean, crack. I think ours cracked at the same time.
I wasn't expecting that.
Okay. And then just kind of get the excess acrylic out the way. If any fell in, just kind of tap it. And then you're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. You just drill that second hole. Now that you know what to expect, you're all good. There it goes.
Yeah, I'm scared, Beth.
A girl and her power tools. Watch out.
Good. It's not my forte. Oh. My arm tired. There you go. why I'm scared.
She said, just pull the trigger.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you need that drill. Yeah, Ryobi, I'm addicted. Like, I want Ryobi tools that aren't even craft related. I'm just like, you know, I need the whole set.
Girl, that's my husband. I went to go get my bit. When you told me 5/8, I was like, okay. You know, I asked my husband, and he was like, I don't have 5/8. So I'm like, well, I don't know. We're going to go get the 5/8 bit. So I ran to Home Depot, 5/8 bit this afternoon. I'm just out my hole.
Yep. If you need to, you can use your little Cricut pick to get any parts that are hanging out. But as you can see, we've got 2 holes in there now. So the liquid's going to go in really nice. All right. So let's talk about the liquid. Remove my drill. I found these little squirt bottles on Amazon. It's a 4 ounce. And I found that this is just about enough to fit this. I think these are 20 ounce tumblers. Okay. So it's already pre-measured on here. I don't think you can see the. So 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 3 ounce, 4 ounce. And the mixture I like to use is a 1-to-3. So 1 ounce of the glycerin, 3 ounces of the distilled water. Okay. You can use any kind of container that will work for you. If you just have like a plastic cup, you can do the same thing. Just kind of measure it out. Let me grab a plastic cup.
I got this from I went to Michael's today, and Craft Smart sells glycerin, and it says ideal for extended life of inks, transfer inks, improved acrylic paint, snow globes, and stamp cleaner. Yeah. So this was the glycerin that I got.
Yep.
And then
that's it.
Priced bottles, $3.99 for 4 little bottles.
Mm-hmm.
So what's my mixture again? I'm sorry.
So mixture is a 1-to-3. So 1 part glycerin, 3 parts water.
Okay.
And you guys, once you kind of get rocking and rolling with your snow globes and you start mass producing them, you upgrade to this bad boy. I don't even know how many ounces this is, but this will allow you to go ahead and fill a bunch of them without having to remake the mixture as well. So let me see.
Now, how many cups are you doing? I mean, how many ounces is your cup, Nene?
This cup is it's either a 16 or a 20 ounce. I can't remember.
Because my cups are 24 ounces that are on my website. So you guys, I do have these on my website. I did drop the link yesterday. If you guys are interested, I have tons of them. They're the double wall, just like is, but mine are 24 ounces. So mine are really a lot larger than what Nene is working with. So I do have a question. So you're saying 1-to-3. Is that the same amount that I would use since I have a larger cup?
Yes.
Okay.
You said yours are 24 ounces?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, this little Starbucks one that I have right here is 24 ounces. So just for comparison, yeah, this is probably a 16 ounce that I have here. So you'll probably need, I would just go, this is a 4 ounce squeeze bottle. So I would just go with the 8 ounce squeeze bottle if you have it. If not, you'll just go ahead and mix it up in your 4 ounce, pour it in, set your cup to the side, mix up your second mixture. It doesn't matter if you're doing in different batches. That doesn't affect it.
So I guess because my little bottle does not have a measuring on the side. So I measured in this little silicone cup that I have. So I did 1 ounce of glycerin. So I just wanted, so should I do 2 ounces of glycerin?
You should do, how many ounces is that measuring cup?
It's 3 ounces.
Okay, so no, you would need to do, for 1-to-3, you would need to do, what is that, 75 and 75 is one. Yeah, no, that's 4. So you would need to do 75 ounces of glycerin, and then she got me doing math on a Tuesday.
Yep, that's the teacher in you.
Always asking people to measure. Okay.
I know, you know, that's sports. Always just pouring stuff.
Look, I would eyeball it, and I would divide that little bad boy into 4 sections.
Okay.
Because that's what I did. That's what I did with this, because there's nothing on it.
We just gonna do this in 4 times. So 1 ounce, and then the water. So 1 ounce of glycerin and 3 ounces of distilled water.
Yep, there you go.
Okay. Yep. That's the math today, y'all.
That's all we get. That's all you getting on the Tuesday. Don't throw no fractions in there either.
For real.
I always tell people, look, I taught art.
Dang, that's bold. Look, my little stupid thing is not even 4 ounces. It's probably 3 ounces. My little bottles I bought from them. So
okay.
It's not going to work. Let me see.
You could, this is good, you guys. We get to troubleshoot. What if you just got like a regular cup?
Yeah, I can pour it on 1 cup, mix it up, and then I'm going to have to pour it into the bottles.
There you go. See that, you guys? Work with what we have all the time.
What we have? Let me get my cups.
So while she's doing that, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Let me get a little marker. Okay. So if I have a cup, and I'm going to, this particular cup already has the measurements in it. And I am going to say that I realize this cup is tapered, so it's not going to be exact. But nothing, whenever you make something handmade, it's not going to be exact. So we're just going to eyeball it like 1. You know, it's a little bit smaller at the bottom. So we do the glycerin till about here, and then the rest will be water. Okay. Now I would just pour my glycerin. You always do the heaviest liquid first. I do remember that from science.
I think I messed up.
Uh-oh. Okay. Pour the heaviest liquid in first. So that's the glycerin. And then you're going to add the water to it for the rest of your measurement. Oh, Shannon, where'd Shannon go? Hopefully she'll be back. Okay. We're just going to pour it in the rest of the way. All right. And the thing about it is that this is all about how you want your glitter to flow. And so if you've got this mixture and you put it in, and if you think it's too watery, then you can maybe add a little bit more glycerin to it. If you think it's too thick, you can add a little more water to it. This is just kind of like your starting point. So I was telling them, Shannon, this is all about how quick or how slow you want your glitter to flow in your globe. So if you think it's too watery, you would just add more glycerin. And if you think it's too thick, you would just add more water. So it's not, it doesn't have to be perfect. We are not mixing epoxy here, people. It's glycerin. And I do want to acknowledge that there are some people, or you may see some crafters who will do, they will use just straight baby oil as their mixture. And some people that will use straight contact fluid. So I know both of those can become quite pricey if you're making these in bulk. So glycerin is probably the most economical to give you good results. Okay, and then while Shannon is mixing up her, on the supply list under additional supplies, I did add I put mica powder. And I just wanted to show you guys mica powder you can use if you really want to add additional color to your snow globe. So like if this one is green, so I would use green glitter. But if I wanted it to really just be bold and powerful green, I added some green mica powder to my solution, and then I would just add this solution to my cup instead of using the clear. Okay, so that is why you see the mica powder. All right.
Greater Beth, I'm sorry. Okay, look, I'm over here being a whole mixologist, and I really don't know what I'm doing. So I mixed all of this. I did it 4 times. Was it 4 times?
You added the glycerin first, right?
Yep.
And then you added 3 or 4 waters.
So I did 4 glycerins, 4 water. So I did 4 3-ounce water 4 times, and I did 1 ounce for the glycerin 3 times. So wait a minute. Whatever it is, I did 4 and 4 times for the glycerin and 4 times for the water.
Okay.
So this is
so
in here.
So take a look at it and just look at the consistency and tell me, is that how you think you want it? Like, what are you stirring it with? A stick?
Well, I could, but this is my straw. I just opened it.
Okay.
I guess this is fine.
Yeah. It's the first one. So don't even worry about it.
Yeah,
it's a process.
Freely to me. You know?
Okay.
So I'll pour this into my bottles, right?
Yeah. Go ahead and pour it into your bottle, because now the next step that we're going to do is to add a little bit of liquid into our cup to get it started.
Okay.
Okay. So while Shannon is preparing her bottle, what we're going to do next is we're going to pour a little bit of liquid into the cup. And the reason why we're doing this is because we don't want our glitter to get wedged down into the rim of the cup if we just start pouring glitter. We want to just kind of create a little barrier. So it doesn't have to be a lot, maybe till about right here is where I'm going to fill it to. But I just wanted to explain that process as well.
This is fun.
This is really fun for if you have youngsters, not too young, but Okay.
Make a mess.
It's very messy. So that's why, it's a fun, messy craft.
Okay. We'll have some more.
All right.
Y'all, I done put a special. This is the cup I'm supposed to be working with. Turn that upside down. I'm coming, Nene.
You got it? Okay, so just put a little bit in and tilt your cup as you're adding the liquid so it'll just flow right to the side.
Okay.
And you don't need to fill it. You just want to create a barrier. So if you guys can kind of see the liquid back here. So I filled it up till about right here.
Going too far. Okay. Let me stop.
Okay.
I got happy.
Now the next thing you want to do, we're getting ready to start planning glitter, is just kind of grab a piece, and this is optional, but I found that it works really well, is to get a piece of painter's tape to create a barrier. So just like when you do your epoxy tray table, you want to just wrap it around the top. And this is going to catch any glitter from attempting to fall over the side. You may need 2 pieces just to create a little barrier.
With us, or you guys just watching? I know it was kind of a last minute craft, so I didn't run and go get supplies, but I'm just wondering, is anybody doing this with us? If you are, tell us in the comments.
And if you're watching the replay and crafting, let us know that as well. Right. So now that we have our tape, it's time to just add your glitter. I am going to attempt to make a rainbow.
I got this. So first of all, I'm doing a busy bee one, but I'm gonna try and sell this to the football team. So it's blue and silver. So I found this silver, right? I can't go the right way. So I have that, right, to put in there. But I also, so do I use that the same way? I can put those in there too, right?
Yes, you wouldn't. You just wouldn't put as many because I believe those footballs are going to be a little bit heavier.
Okay.
So you would just kind of sprinkle a couple in as like an accent. And I would do the footballs last because they're going to sink to the bottom. So you want to add them just before you're ready to add in the rest of your glycerin. But
now,
yeah, just start.
I'm putting.
Go ahead. Say it again.
Does it matter which side I'm?
No, you're just going to kind of dump it on the top and then it'll go in. Once you put some on the top, I just kind of like to tap it up against my hand and it just shakes it right on in. And this is why I chose that 5/16 drill bit, because it makes a big enough hole that the glitter just glides right on in. If you don't have as big of a drill bit, it may take a little bit more effort for you to get the glitter down, but just be patient and just tap it. You can also use your weeding tool to kind of scrape it in. So I'm going to experiment with this little rainbow color. I don't know what this is going to look like, but we're going to try it and see. And there's no magic like recipe for how much glitter. It is personal preference. Just know that like the more glitter you put, so like this one that I did yesterday, the more glitter you put, the less room it has to move around. So as you can see, this one compared to this one, even though it's clumpy, and it's smaller too. You also can look at the size of the glitter. This glitter is smaller, so it moves around more, but this one just has more color to it. So again, personal preference. So I'm going to just do a sprinkle of each of these colors. It does not matter like the brand of glitter, someone is asking, but you want to do a chunky glitter. And I realize chunky glitter does come in multiple sizes. Chunky as opposed to fine, because the fine glitter tends to clump up. You can use fine glitter, but you want to use it very sparingly. And I would add the fine glitter at the end once you've gotten all your other colors in. I hope this doesn't come out looking like muddy. I'm envisioning just the rainbow floating around, but if not, oh well. If not, oh well. I know when you mix colors together, you get brown, but this is glitter. I'm hoping. We'll see. I'm gonna put a
So you
pretty rainbow.
brown and the orange.
Yeah, so far I've got red, orange, yellow. I just added some green, and I'm gonna do my blue and purple, and I'm done.
That's interesting to see. I mean, it sounds pretty. I'm envisioning probably what you're right. I got a touching problem.
Okay, feel better.
I might keep this one for myself.
This is a project that you get addicted to because everyone that you make is different. And you're just like, oh man. And then you see all the glitter. Like I walk down the glitter aisle in the store just because I'm like, what can I put inside of a tumbler? All right. Actually, okay. It's not bad. When I add the liquid and they start moving around, I think I'm going to be happy. How you looking? You think you're good or you need more glitter?
I don't know. I'm just adding.
Did you put your footballs in yet?
Nope.
Let's take a look at what Shannon's doing, guys.
See, is this enough?
That's nice. Yeah, I think that's good.
That's just for it because this see it is iridescent.
Yeah.
Wait till I'm gonna take a look of it, and it's so pretty, flaky things in it. But I'm gonna try and put some footballs in it now.
Yes. Do I have any? Let me see if I have any specialty things.
I do. I had like that I bought a long time ago. I'm not using them today. These are like different fruits.
Oh yeah.
I've
got cupcakes. I don't want that. Snowflakes. I've got Angry Birds.
This is a perfect size hole. What you say?
I got Angry Bird. I got some Angry Bird. Where is the camera? Angry Birds. Oh, let me switch.
Oh,
so
those
yeah,
are
if you guys
cute.
find, if you guys find some specialty things, you can add those as well. So I'm gonna just throw a couple Angry Birds in here. Oh, they went down so nicely. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. All right. Yep. So once we've got our glitter and goodies filled in, you can go ahead and take the tape off and discard it and then clean off your bottom of your cup with your alcohol. You want to get it. Well, actually, no, you don't have to clean it with the alcohol yet. You can just wipe it and then go ahead and we are going to fill it with the rest of our solution.
I feel like this is a lot of wasted glitter on here. Oh, that's pretty, Nene.
This is my little rainbow. All right, where's my liquid? So now I'm just going to... And as I fill it, you guys, I'm just kind of turning my cup so that it goes down the sides. And then I'll fill it through both of the holes too, so I can get both sides. Again, having 2 holes really helps with this process because it allowed the air bubbles to burst and the liquid to just go down.
Am I filling this all the way up now?
Yep, you're going to fill it up as far as it can go.
Okay.
Let me come down a little bit closer so you guys can see. Should I put a light? Okay.
Okay, I gotta go get a towel and some. I forgot. I have everything except my alcohol. So,
Okay. So once you start getting closer to the top, then you'll see bubbles will form, and that's okay because that just means that there's less room for air to pop and get in. So have your paper towel there to just kind of push, and you want to just okay. And press down. It's okay to press down with your napkin because you want it to suck up any air, any liquid that is too close to these openings, because when we seal it, we don't want any liquid to come in contact. Otherwise, it won't be a secure seal. So you could just press it a little bit and you'll see when you press on one side, it kind of comes up on the other, and just grab it with your napkin.
can you tell me that technique one more time?
Yeah, so what we're doing is as you get closer to the top, you'll start to see it bubble through the holes.
Yeah.
And you'll just take your napkin and just put it over there to absorb any of that excess. Because when it becomes time to seal, we don't want any liquid getting in there. And then this is another tip. I'm going to grab a piece of paper towel and just kind of wad it up like a cotton ball and just stick it through the holes. Okay, you just stick one inside
breaking
one
up.
hole.
Okay.
Just sticking some paper towels, balling them up into the hole. And then I'm going to take a piece of tape and tape over it to hold it down. And then just do another one to hold it down this way. Okay. And what you're going to do after you do that is take it, put your finger over where those are, and you just flip it over and just give it a couple of good shakes. And this is going to also remove air bubbles. Go ahead and give it a tap at the rim because you want to get all that glitter moving around. That way you can free up any air bubbles. Okay.
Oh, I can't. Whoa, y'all. Mine is leaking. I didn't.
That's okay. It's gonna leak. Let's just do it real quick. Yeah, just do it real quick and then take it off. And then what this also is gonna do is it may The solution will then have moved down into any air bubbles, and then you may need to add a little bit more to the top. That's it. And then repeat the process to make sure it's all dry. And this is where the alcohol can come in. Now that you've kind of filled it, you want to clean it really good because you want that resin to stick. And it'll also pop any air bubbles you may have in the glycerin.
I couldn't find my alcohol. Like,
Okay, that looks really good. Nice and clean. You guys have any questions so far? We are at the home stretch now. Yeah, I want to make sure that my cup is clean.
I think we should make this a homework.
Oh, yes. I would love to see everybody's creations.
Yeah, this a homework assignment.
And I'm going to
What do
give
you got?
away some bottles of UV resin and torch lights too to some of Shannon's busy bees. If you want to win a UV resin and a UV torch light, this is my I'm Just Crafty brand. Let's see, what can we do? What should we do, Shannon? I've got 4 to give away.
Okay. Let me think.
Okay, so one thing you guys can do is help me out. And let's see. Follow the Maker Studio LA on TikTok because I want to get to 1,000. So we could go live over there too.
Let me see if I can put it in the comments. It's the Maker at the Maker Studio, right?
The TikTok handle is at the Maker Studio LA. The Maker Studio LA. Go over and follow me on TikTok, you guys. And if you comment on the I think I posted a short reel of the cup I made yesterday. If you comment if you're team glitter or team rhinestone on that, then I'll draw a winner from there. What else you want them to do, Shannon?
I just want them to do this. You know, if they can do this, we can put them and we can make a little goodie bag. Honestly, with resin. So that's your own UV resin.
Yeah.
That is congratulations on that. So you guys hear that? That's her own UV resin. I no longer will buy this UV resin that I have because I did not know that. Buying her Miss Nene's UV resin. You guys can just participate. I would just be happy if you guys just participate and I'm gonna give them 2 weeks.
Okay.
So 2 weeks, and we can just announce the winners, and we can Tuesday, which would be the 30th of August. So that gives them 2 weeks to get supplies together, and the people, the ones that are not watching this right now, they can watch this at their own pace, and then they can post their video inside of the group, and I don't know. I'll give you guys, and I'll put the instructions on the homework assignment, and then you guys can just hashtag, and yeah. So I'm gonna add some things too. Is I'll add a snow globe tumbler, and maybe something else too, right? And your blowtorch. So they're gonna. So the Maker Studio is in LA, so hers will come from a separate place, but we will still both mail you your gift. So I can do what did you just tell them to do about your TikTok?
Oh, go and follow me on TikTok and comment on the last video that I posted. It's a snow globe tumbler.
Do a winner for that. Let's do 2 winners for that.
Okay.
And then we can do 2 winner people that submit their snow globe tumblers.
That'll work.
And we'll do that on the.
All right. I love giveaways. Okay. So now we are ready to start the sealing process. And I'm going to use glue dots. And this is the large size. Okay. The large size. If you have small ones, you can still use them. You're just going to have to use a little bit, a few more. Okay. So what we're going to do, and I like to just kind of rip off 2 at a time. Can you see the dots? Yeah, there's 1 and there's 2. So I'm going to just take the dot and I'm going to do my best to place it directly over one of the holes.
Thank you, Carolyn.
Okay.
That I have glue sticks. I can do that with my glue sticks as well, right? Or no?
The hot glue sticks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a video briefly on that, and I'm like, I don't know.
You just got to slice it pretty thin. I did one with it the other day, but then I tried it again and it was frustrating me. So I said, forget it. Let me just do these glue dots because I had some. But again, just put that over the hole. You could probably also use, like, if you have double-sided tape, maybe anything, or another strong adhesive, you can. This is just to cover the hole while we put the UV resin over to seal it, because we don't want water coming in contact with the UV resin. Okay. I actually did pretty good with this, and the hole covered them both. So I'm just going to press it down with my finger. And I am going to add, I think I'm going to add 1 more just to be safe. Because I feel like this edge on this one is too close to the edge. So I don't want to take a chance.
I am.
So.
Wow. Exact dots somewhere. Somewhere. Okay, so so look at this. Push this in the hole, but I just want to know. So I just cut it large enough, just big enough to go correct to plug it.
Yep.
Okay. So I have an exact. I'm gonna cut it. Hey.
One got stuck on the side. Come on, I don't want you over there. Okay, let's do 1 more. on this side. Hi, Patricia.
I heard that crack, y'all. I don't know. Let me slice another piece off. That just scared me. Please don't mess up the tumbler. It's pretty.
Okay, because the goal right here is just to get those holes plugged while you set your UV resin. Okay, so all I'm doing is just kind of smoothing down the dot around the hole because I don't want it to lift.
She being fancy. I'm using what I got, y'all.
I'm gonna try the glue stick again. I'm not gonna be defeated. I'm gonna try it again.
Don't be defeated.
I figured y'all don't want to be here all night with me trying to figure that out. So
Got mine in there.
is it going in?
Yeah. Somebody called. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back.
Still there?
Yeah, we're still here. Okay. So now that we have our dots sealed, you can see the glue there, the glue dot there. I am going to, I need one of my little finger things. If you have gloves, I don't, because I like to use my finger. These are the little finger cots, just things you have in your craft, I guess, toolbox. So I'm going to just put it on my and I use these a lot when I'm doing UV resin.
I was gonna buy some of those today.
Yeah, so I don't have to use like a whole glove. And then what I like to do with my resin to start is to seal around the edge of the dot first. So I'll just kind of go around in a circle around where the glue dot is to get that down first. And then just kind of spread it out like real thin layer. Because the goal is to get this base layer down first, get it cured so that it is locked in place. And then everything else will stick to it. So then you'll go over very lightly where the actual glue dot is. A little bit goes a long way. Okay. And then just with my finger cut, I'm going to just kind of smooth it out a little bit just to make sure that it says covers everywhere.
And my glue stick fell inside.
What happened?
My glue stick fell inside.
Oh, it went all the way through?
Yeah. Cut me another piece, y'all. Keep going. I'm
Okay. So then I'm going to just take my torch and Just go over it for about 30 seconds or so. And if you don't have a torch, there's other things. You can get the little sun lamps. I found this one, which is a nice size one. All these came off the Amazon. If you don't want the torch. But I like the torch.
Torch. Let me see that torch.
This one?
Oh, yeah. So is it a real torch or it's just like a UV light?
It's a UV light, UV torch light. I'm sorry, you guys. Using the wrong terminology here.
I like it.
We even use this now when we do our gel nails.
Nice.
Okay, so once you get this base cured, looks good. I'm gonna get fancy and I'm gonna add a little glitter to my resin.
Okay, can you look at this? Let me see. Can I show you mine?
Yeah. Let me see. Let me move you up so we can see it.
Camera around. Let me see if I can switch the camera. I don't know if I can switch the camera. Okay, I'll do it this way. Hold on. So look, mine are plugged. Can you see that?
Yes.
So mine are plugged, but there's still a little water around there. So do I just dry it off and then do the resin?
Yes, you want to dry it off really good and then add the resin.
Okay. All right. I want to make sure I was right.
Okay, so another trick that I've learned is if you add a little glitter to your UV resin at the bottom, it adds a nice kind of finishing effect to it. So since I had a million colors, I'm going to just put a dab of each color in here to keep with my rainbow theme. And then I'm going to just add my resin directly into my little cup. And mix it up.
Yeah, Jakari, how can I help?
Some paper?
No.
Because I got my homework.
I'll do it with you afterwards.
Huh?
I'll do it with you afterwards, I told you.
Okay. And just scoop it on in. You don't have to do this. You can just do another layer of clear UV resin, but I just think this adds a nice little touch. And after I do this, I'm going to do one more layer just of clear just to seal the bottom all the way. And I'll show you that. I'm just kind of spreading out. Spreading out my glitter. And I want this layer to be flush. So I am going to just kind of go around the edge. Kind of like when you're icing a cake or something and you want that edge. Yeah. And if it's too much, it's okay. You can just kind of top it off. All right. And same thing. You're going to torch it for about 30 seconds.
Just like the little kid, they got to touch it.
Like you, especially when you know it's wet and you just like, I just want to double check.
Touching it for no reason.
I do want to say though, because you're using UV resin, you want to do it indoors, of course, in a well ventilated area, or wear a mask. Avoid being by a window though, because the UV rays will come through and will, as soon as you pour it out, it'll start curing. I've even been sometimes when I would work in my garage thinking I'm good, as soon as I'm squeezing it, the resin is curing. So it kind of looks like a frozen, like a water faucet thing. All right. But on the flip side, when you're done, you can literally set it outside in the direct sunlight for 2 minutes and it's 100% cured. So that's good. All right. So we have it down. Now what I'm going to do is one final layer of just plain resin. And this time I'm going to go around the edge, the bottom of the cup. Oh, also, if you were making this for a customer or even a gift and you wanted to add your label. So like, here is my label. I would add it here before I do this final UV resin layer. But I don't have a label already, so I'm just going to put it on. And then I'll just go around the edge first. And work my way in. Smooth it out. If you want to add a little bit of alcohol to pop any bubbles on this final surface, you can. It'll also help to level it out a little bit. I'm going to make sure none came over on the edge. All right, and then this final go around, I'll do like maybe 90 seconds. Just to make sure that everything is nice and cured. Patricia, what is it? What do you say you need some of? Where do you buy? Which one? What are you talking about?
What you looking for, Trish? My website is at the bottom, guys. If you guys want to get some of these double wall tumblers, I do have them in stock. Patricia just put my website down at the bottom there for you guys.
Oh, the tumbler. Yeah.
Oh, I have the tumblers, Trisha.
Go ahead and grab them from Shannon.
And Nene has her own UV resin. So if you guys want to,
yes, I'm gonna add them to the website. I did not have them up there, but I will add these to the website as soon as we're done with the live. The makerstudio.la is where you'll find everything. If you are in the LA area and you want to come take a hands-on workshop or even a virtual workshop, we have a 800 plus square foot studio available. We've got Cricut machines, silhouette machines, heat presses, sublimation printers. What else do we have? Epoxy resin, UV resin. We've got a laser cutter and engraver in here, sewing machines, embroidery. Whatever you want to craft, you can come on by.
I love that. You have everything. I thought you just had like a studio where you make things, but you have stuff that people can come in and like really do their crafts, right?
Yes. So the idea behind the Maker Studio was I know that there's so many crafters who want to like start a handmade business, but trying to invest in all the craft equipment, some of them couldn't do it. And so I had a lot of stuff already, like at home in my garage. And I was like, I want to create a space where if someone wants to start a craft business, but they don't have the equipment, they can come in and use the equipment, use the space, create their products, and then sell them on their Shopify or Etsy or pop-up store or whatever. That's what the Maker Studio is.
I love that.
And then we also do classes, workshops. If there's a craft that you don't know how to do, we do classes. If you have young ones and they want to do art classes, we have an art class, a painting class. We do events. We have a sip and craft event coming up on Saturday. What else? Just a bunch of, it's just a really, I call it my crafters paradise. It's a place where crafters can come and craft and hang out, have fun. Last month I had all the basketball moms from my son's basketball team came, and we made our own personalized Baller Mom t-shirts.
Oh, wow.
So we have a good time here. If you ever planning on a trip to LA, make sure you put this as part of your itinerary. All right, I think this is done. Let me give it one last little clean on my alcohol.
Okay, I'm gonna be so scared to flip this upside down, right? So I'm good now. It's dry, so I can flip it.
Yep, flip it. Check for any leaks. Give it some good shakes. Look at that. That is so pretty.
That is. I know this camera does no justice for.
Hold on, Shannon. Let me switch you so we can see yours. Oh, look at that.
Like, no justice for the sparkle, y'all.
Yeah, it doesn't. We need the little what do you call it? Ring lights to reflect on it.
Oh, I do have one right here. Hold on. Let me put my ring light on. Let me see if it make a difference.
And then the next thing would be totally optional, but if you wanted to apply a vinyl design, it could be a name. You can apply your vinyl. Make sure you use permanent vinyl. This one I layered. It's quite a few layers. I'm a little worried how this will hold up with like the dishwashing. It's not dishwasher safe, but even still. But one thing about it is, even if you're going to layer your vinyl, you need to make sure that every layer is permanent vinyl. Okay, not just the bottom layer. So that's the last thing that's optional if you want to personalize it for your customer with the name. You can also do rhinestones. I didn't bring the one over here that has rhinestones. Maybe I'll go grab it when Shannon comes back. Right. Yeah, this trick for the bottom, I love it because it just makes so much difference in it. It just really looks polished. This compared to the one that just has the label, but there's none. I didn't do the bottom that way. So you can definitely see the difference that bottom makes. So I love this technique. Okay, let's pull Shannon up. Let's see.
Let me see if I can come in front of this ring light, y'all. Keep falling. I keep dropping it. Can you even see it? I don't think it's still not doing any justice for it. I'm gonna take a video and I'll post it in the group, in the event, and in the group. So see. So I do.
So you're gonna add a decal?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a decal on here. I'm gonna put my son's. What is that? The Cowboys colors.
Oh yeah.
So they're called the Stars though, but I'm definitely gonna put that. I don't like the footballs in here. Like the brown throws this off.
Okay.
The brown to me. You can see it. Oh, you can see it a little bit, y'all. Y'all see it? With that ring light, it does give a little bit more shine.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
So she said, how much of each glitter did you use? It's personal preference, really. It just depends on like how much do you want it to flow. So like, let me show you. So like this one, I didn't use a lot of glitter, but there's more space for it to move around. Okay. This one, I used a ton of glitter and there's not a lot of space to move around. But the color is really vivid. And then this one is kind of like an in-between. So this, I didn't use as much, but it does have space to move around. Oh, you can see one of the little angry birds. You see it peeking through?
Yeah, that's pretty.
So it's definitely your personal preference as to how much glitter you want to use. Thank you. What other questions do you guys have?
So I do want to add, like, what I did. Oh, I'm on split screen. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I did put that coating of UV resin. You won't be able to see it unless you were up front, up close. Like, yeah, you can't. But mine is uneven because the surface I was on, and when I had the UV light on top of it, it wasn't a flat, even surface, and you can tell. Like, if you were looking at it, you can tell, but you can't tell, you know? I'll be playing with this. And I can't wait to get my decal. Oh, now look, you can see it prettier.
Yeah, that's going to be nice with the decal.
Yeah. Y'all see the iridescent colors in mine?
You can add that with your Cowboys TV trays. And
I know, right? So how much would we sell this for? That's what I want to know. What is our profit? Like, what do we sell these for?
the thing about making these, because I actually created at one point I had these as a project kit where I gave them the tumbler, the UV resin, and the torch, and then a little sampler of glitter. They had a bottle of the mixture. The holes were already pre-drilled for them.
Mm-hmm.
So you might want to think about that too if people order them from you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I mean, the 25 maybe personalized. Yeah. This is one project that if you have the materials in stock, it will go a long way. You know, like a gallon of this glycerin, I think it was probably like $20 off of Amazon. It's not that expensive. The gallon of distilled water was 99 cents at Target. And then once you get, your little tools, this resin goes a long way. We barely used any. So you could probably get, they come 12, 24 in a case. It's a really profitable custom to add to your portfolio, I'll say.
If you have to layer vinyl, I would, charge a little bit more. But if it was just like a simple name,
Yep.
then I would, do 25.
Yep. And then you can also add on, I mean, if you wanted to do like the rhinestone ones where the name is in rhinestone, they also have them, I've seen, where they'll rhinestone the top part. So it just depends on how much you want to offer, what kind of options you want to do. I mean, some people, this is all they do. They have their Snow Globe Tumbler. That's all that they make. It's different ones.
Tumblers. What about those Starbucks tumblers? People go crazy over the Starbucks Snow Globe tumblers. I don't know
Yep.
what I don't know how to tie no bow. I'm just trying something new.
Yeah, this tumbler, this is the 24 ounce, is $14.95 just for the tumbler. And people sell these starting at $50-$60.
Yep.
They may add, after they put the glitter in, they may add like some rhinestones like around here, or maybe bling out the top, and then the price kind of goes up from there. There's tons of SVGs out there that are already sized and formatted for the different size cuts. So like you would just put in 16 ounce Snow Globe tumbler, and you will find all kinds of designs already ready to go. You just upload it into Cricut or Silhouette, put your vinyl in, cut it, layer it, and then you just put it on like a wrap. So that's what I want to do with this. I'm going to do something with rainbows. I'm going to find something. If not, I'll create it. And if I create it, then I'll share it on the website for free for you guys.
Is it?
To do it.
My straw is upside down. Look, we're going to.
And you know what else, Shannon? They also have the straw toppers.
Yeah. Yeah. So what my idea is like to make this thing bundled all up, right? And you can do these, throw a bow on them, and now my bow is upside down, but I don't care. Y'all get it, right? And throw a bow on them, and then you can fill it, like for the holidays, you guys can fill this with candy, okay? And they can make this a whole gift.
Yep.
You know, you can do a his and hers, where you can do him a sublimation. If you do sublimation, tumbler of cowboys, right? And then you can do hers with the cowboys decal on it, and she has a pretty tumbler. When I think, I also think I like how the people that do like and I have some, not right here, but I have some that y'all seen the little things off of Amazon where they have the keychains with the little tassel and the little furry ball? They put it on top of here, and then say it would be like a blue color, and they had put it right on top of here, and it kind of like dangles down, and throw some candy in there and bundle it up. Yep, those right there. So put that right on top of that straw with say the letter K or whatever you want to put, you know what I'm saying? So they can pick their initial with a little bow on it. These are just ideas for these things. These are so cool though.
You can also, it's back to school time. So I know LA Unified started school yesterday, but maybe if you wanted to go run out and get all your supplies and make it and give it to your kid's teacher for Friday for like happy first week of school kind of thing, you know?
Yep. Teachers are big, like if you give the gifts to them big, because you know they're gonna drink it all day long. They'll have it on their desk. The other are gonna come in their room like, oh my God, that is so cute. And I'm like, oh, Jakari's teacher mom did this for me. You know, she did this. So that is a nice gift to give to the teacher. And also you have a sales in mind that you're gonna get new sales. So not only am I going to take this to my son's teacher with her name, Miss Coy, on it, but I'm going to put a little candy in there, and I'm going to tuck my business card in there, okay? Yep. In case she wants to order more, or in case somebody asks, then my son can give it to her. You know what I'm saying? My son can, you know what I'm saying? Well, they'll have my contact information at that point.
Also, to you guys, like, since school is starting, back to school nights are coming up. So my son's school back to school night is Thursday. They've got 3,800 kids at their school. And I'm walking in back to school night with tumblers for his teachers. And also for the PTA president, because they buy the gifts during Teacher Appreciation Week, Christmas, blah, blah, blah. So that's what Thursday, that's what I'm walking in with.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And people are going to see it's being visible in front of a whole bunch of people, right? People are going to see that, and they're going to be like, oh my God, you did that? Where do I get it? I want one. Girl, here you go. Scan my QR code. It's going to take you to it, or here's my business card, or whatever you have to give them. But you need to get your name out there. And little gifts like this are really cool. This glitter was the small glitter at Michael's. It was $3.99, and I got 20% off of it. So for a 4-ounce big tumbler, I used half of it. So what did I spend? $3.50. So $3.50, and you just think, okay, so I just spent $1.50 on filling this tumbler with this glitter. Okay, so $1.50. My tumblers, I've seen these tumblers, the 24-ounce. They were like $9.99 on because these are the larger ones. Etsy. I kind of like usually go with Etsy, and I kind of meet them in the middle. They were $9.99, $11.99. I did lower mine to $7.99. So these are a really good price for you guys right now. And I know I'm going to go up on the price. I'm just put that price down here because I knew I was having this class today. And I want you guys to really purchase these because I really want. Patricia, are you still there? Tell me in the comments if you are still there. Meanwhile, I'm playing. Yeah, I don't like the footballs. I don't. It like throws off my color scheme. I don't know if you can see them.
Looks like a little chocolate dot.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I don't know.
You know, we be hard on ourselves because the average person don't even notice it.
They're gonna be like, "Oh my God, that's so cute!
There's a football in there."
So Patricia, I told them on the 30th, I'm gonna put an event up, and on the 30th, we're going to do a giveaway so we can talk about the giveaway, and then we'll be done. You want to show them what you have, Nene?
Yes. So I'm giving away. Where's my camera? Okay. So I have a UV resin. This is 60 grams of UV resin and a 1 watt UV torch light. This is what I use to create to seal my Snow Globe Tumblers. Okay, this is my own brand, and I have been using this for over a year now. I've tried a lot of different UV resins from Amazon, whatever, but after testing, I found this one and I stand behind it, and so I thought I would throw my brand on it. So I'm going to be giving away 4 of these. So we're going to do 2. We're going to do 2. If you head over to TikTok and like the Maker Studio on TikTok and put a comment under our Snow Globe video, and then we will give away 2 of those. And then 2 more are going to go in to Shannon's goodie box that she's going to put together. So actually, Shannon, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the 2 that are going to go in your goodie box to you. That way you can just ship the box already complete.
Okay. Yep. That's perfect.
We'll do that.
It's just the Maker Studio, right?
The Maker Studio, LA.
Okay, so I have put her number in there. Carolyn, the tumblers are $7.99 for the 24 ounce. So I have these on my website. That's a very, very good price compared to what I was seeing out there because I have these are larger cups. These are not the smaller ones. Nene, can you show them the 16 ounce that you have?
Yes, let me put a top and a straw on it so they could get the full effect.
Okay, so she's going to show you the price. So, I mean, of the size. This is the 24 ounce. So is that 16?
Yeah, I think this is 16 ounce.
So that's like 16 ounces. So you guys can already see the difference. So
yeah, and this is a 24 ounce that I have here, the Starbucks. So you can see the difference in the cups.
4 ounces are like this, and this is what you will be getting from me. So I have the 24 ounces for $7.99. Okay. So she's gonna send me what she sends me. You're gonna you can PM me and let me know the people that actually go through and comment on your thing because they have until the 30th, but they have to comment underneath the Snow Globe video. Make sure you guys comment underneath the Snow Globe video so we can help Nene get to 1,000 followers. Yes. And you guys can be entered into the giveaway. And then the other giveaway will be for the ones that complete the Snow Globe tumblers. I will take the names from there, and then we will do another giveaway for the ones that complete the Snow Globe tumblers. Okay? Well, thank you, Nene. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Tuesday. I'm doing me another one. I'm about to keep going.
Look, I have a whole tray right here.
I'm just saying. I got another one right here. And this is going to be a Busy Bees tumbler. You see these colors I got?
Oh, that's going to be cute. You going to put a little bee on there?
Yeah, I am. Definitely.
That's going to be cute.
Right on there. Boom. I was trying to look for some little honeycomb or bees or something to find some on Etsy just to put them inside. I don't know. I'm about to go to Google though So
that would be cute.
Yeah.
And look, if you can't find it, then we're going to have to figure out how to make them ourselves.
Right. Whoa, I'm dropping stuff. But I thought these were so cute. And I was like, this is going to be my busy bee tumbler. Whoa, I keep dropping stuff. What is wrong? So, but thank you guys for joining us tonight. We appreciate you guys' support.
Yes, yes, yes. And if you have any questions that pop up as you're watching the replay and doing your Tumbler, just drop them in the comments and we will answer them as best we can.
Absolutely.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Bye for now.
All right.